they just kind of imploded
Yeah, that's
with
how it
Moy
goes.
versus 2 and everything.
But Cohen has been outsorted in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard this is a bad matchup for Cohen, according to, well, like every Cohen main I've spoken to. Mainly because of, like, Cohen kind of struggles against characters who have more range than they do. So, you know, Sephiroth being one of those characters.
I guess your jump pin might be viable against like the forward tilt, because I think that's kind of a Sephiroth thing, right? It's just throwing out the forward tilt on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know what Sephiroth loves to do. He just loves to run up, jump, and he's either going to forward air, back air,
oh wait, yeah, you
get a
can,
few forward tilts
you
in
can
there.
angle the forward tilt, right?
Yeah, you can angle the forward tilt.
Okay,
or,
that works.
well, I mean,
Of
you know,
course, Sephiroth is quite light.
that is true. He is as light as, like, Olimar, I think.
What?
Which
I
is,
guess you need some
interesting.
kind of...
Yeah. You know what I've noticed? I've noticed a trend of, like, people who play characters like Mewtwo, or like Mewtwo players often play like Sephiroth as well. I guess they just kind of really like that glass cannon kind of archetype. Mewtwo and Sephiroth are very similar in a lot of ways. Oh, nice counter. Yeah, Jole doing a good job of keeping gerg at bay right now. Although it's kind of even, not really too.
I don't know, this is F smash
different.
kill percent.
Yeah.
Don't want to say it too loudly, but Joel will probably go for it anyway.
Yeah, you know Jole loves his
I literally
matches, but
was halfway through saying it.
I mean he does hit them. That's the thing.
Aside from the times he doesn't, he does hit
Yeah.
them.
I mean even when you don't hit forward smash, it's like okay. Oh, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, can do.
Oh right. Hello.
I was
How
letting
you
someone
doing?
in the pub and sat down on comms, and now I'm just on comms, I guess. But I kind of wanted to watch this anyway. And that's a dead Sephiroth.
That is a dead Sephiroth indeed. Wow. You know, I'm half surprised about killed, but I'm actually not surprised at killed. Right, game 1 going to Jole with a pretty strong 2 stock. Yeah, it was a pretty even game at the start, but then Jole just kind of ran away with his lead. I love it. And now we'll see if the stage is going to change up. I think they're just laughing about the previous situation that has just occurred. Okay, we're going into game 2 here. This is a best of 3, so if I am Jole, I am very happy right now. Okay. Oh, the up angle thought actually missing because it was up angle. That's unfortunate. Okay, and
God, the
that counter.
Was that just the counter hadn't actually activated yet, or Corrin just invincibility through it? I assume it just hadn't activated.
I think it hadn't activated. Yeah.
It's just weird because you fully heard the sound it made.
Yeah. It's already like the final frame until the move actually comes out, which is crazy. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but gerg actually establishing a little bit of a lead here, kind of changing things a little bit from game 1. Just kind of keeping Jole off stage. And yeah, it's kind of a tough angle to kind of counter that.
Yeah, Corrin's not an easy character. I mean, to edgeguard in general, but also to just to run off and counter, because usually I think their up B just kind of goes through it.
Yeah.
Although Corrin taking, or Jole taking a page out of gerg's book, but the counter there at ledge. Although Corrin's is probably the worst for edge guarding, just because it sends up.
Yeah.
But gerg taking the first stock here, now with a wing on deck. So potentially can get a lot of extra credit here. And And I feel like that just that extra bit of mobility could potentially make things a bit more annoying for Corrin, especially like locking down a kill when he's not in the corner. Never mind.
I realized the wing disappeared like even before gerg had lost stock. I'm not sure what the exact mechanics are for that. I think it stays for a while.
Yeah, I've never. I know that there is like a way to like pretty reliably like figure out when wings gonna like come and go, but I always just kind of. Oh no!
Oh no!
Jole losing track of his jumps there, or potentially just misinputting, I think, instead of up being.
Yeah. Oh, and wings back.
Yeah, and a shame because he had a
Never mind.
he had a nice percentage lead, taking things to. I think that was potentially a bit of bad DI, but that's one of those ones that's hard to, unless you know how to DI it. It's kind of unintuitive.
I think with that as well, like Jole can probably mix up the DI.
Yeah, no, he absolutely does. Again, at least against me, I know he does sometimes do like turnaround up air as well. And it's one of those things, it feels like you can DI the down tilt itself, so a lot of the time you'll be just DIing to try and get out of a combo full stop.
Okay, we are, well, relatively even Stevens here. Jole starting to creep forwards. Okay, wing on deck.
And presumably now just here to stay for the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. You never know with Sephiroth, though.
That could have been definitely a shield break setup of some sort there. Maybe even just, I don't know if the ball thingy's poke shield, like if there was an extra on there, would it have poked rather than, I guess it must have done, right?
Oh, I don't know, because I feel like it hit, like it targets the kind of middle of the character when it like. But I do like the idea of gerg timing the up smash with those, just to make it like a bit more safe as well. But will it all be
situation now?
Oh, no, that counter again.
Once again, not really.
Now
he's just guaranteed dead.
You can't be doing, not in this matchup, sir.
That's not even one of those ones like if Jole free grabs against me, he can just like hold through stage and it hits me down tilting. That's just like that's just a GG's. That's
that Sephiroth down there is huge. Like probably one of the most, how do I say this, like most stretching down, disjointed like down airs in the game. Yeah, I can't think of any others that really
I'm surprised. I feel like whenever I play gerg or just any Sephiroth, like most of my stocks are lost to just getting down aired. And I'm surprised gerg's been running off and countering instead of just down airing the ledge. Because I feel like Corrin only has invincibility like right at the start of the up B, so potentially still can be hit through the stage like late into it if they have to recover low.
I feel like Corrin is one of those characters where you try and go off if you have a counter, like you try and go off and counter them at first. That's what I tried to do for ages, and I low-key kind of gave up because I was like, okay, you got those recoveries, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll just try and, I don't know, down air or something instead.
It's a big hitbox and it's like got decent invincibility.
Unfortunate.
Not getting the exact right angle.
Yeah.
For the,
there was, I know it was high percent, but like a lot of potential in that stock.
Especially as obviously, presumably, gerg was gonna get like wing towards the end of that stock. I think. I don't entirely know how wing works, but nice counter through it. That actually mitigated quite a lot of the damage. To be fair.
Yeah, I didn't know you could counter all three of them like that. That's cool. Okay. Oh, back to ledge.
This is a nice situation for gerg here. He could absolutely close out a stock in the ledge trap at this percent, and that would absolutely get him quite nicely back into the game, having not taken too much percentage on his second stock just yet.
Yeah, I think the game plan here was just to keep Jole like off that stage. You don't want to give Jole back control to like potentially snowball things. Oh, a little bit of a scramble there, and then a bit unfortunate because like Sephiroth doesn't really have any fast moves, so just kind of had to disengage. But this is what I'm talking about. Jole's starting to get into the swing of things here. Oh. Oh, that pin could have been deadly, actually, I think. Oh, nice down air.
Gerg's been doing that quite a lot of just
Oh.
down airing like on top of Joel's shield, and it's been working quite a lot.
I wonder if, because you know, footstool down there is definitely a thing on Sephiroth.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's what Gerg's going for. Yeah, definitely a late game thing. Like we see footstool like down there or footstool something from a lot of characters these days. And yeah, as we mentioned before, like Sephiroth has one of the like most far-reaching downers in the game, so that's going to hit every character on their footstool. Okay, and now, but Gergon potentially their last stock here. Well, this will be their last stock actually of this best of 3.
Yeah.
Gotta make it count.
In
Oh,
fact, Corrin didn't take any damage.
yeah.
Which is, do all counters work like that? I thought you still take damage from the move, right?
I know at
Do you
least with
not?
Ike, for example, like you'll counter 1 and then just get hit. I think Corrin's invincibility on the counter like lasts quite a while, so I think it just depends on the counter.
Maybe I'm just in-brained, but I thought that like the whole point of counters was you still take like the damage of the move, or at least like some of it. But
Oh yeah, no, like most counters you don't actually take
oh,
any
really?
damage.
God,
Yeah.
I never actually like that makes
Oh,
sense,
that's
but
it.
that genuinely never occurred to me. Anyway, up air.
Right, and Jole, yeah, taking out Gerg, fighting back a bit, but just. All right, good luck. Yeah, that was an interesting set to watch. I think we don't see. I mean, it's been a while since Gerg has pulled up to a tea time, so. And like I feel like Jole like played. Oh, do you want this? Okay. I feel like, as I was saying earlier, like at least from every coin I've heard, like the matchup isn't too good. So, yeah, well played from